Moin and welcome. Hello and welcome. This podcast is for motivated people who want to improve their Luxembourgish vocabulary, listening skills, and fluency by listening to compelling content. I'm Anne, your dedicated host and the driving force behind Luxembourgish with Anne, with a true passion for teaching my mother tongue since 2012. In this dynamic podcast, I'll share with you interesting short vocabulary lessons and topic conversations from level A1 to B1, and together we will build a strong foundation of the language you need to speak with confidence about everyday life topics. I also share exclusive learning strategies and insights for the Sprachentest oral exam. So join me on this exciting Luxembourgish learning journey. Bist du bereit? Are you ready? Moin und willkommen zu dieser neuen Episode. Den Titel ist «Wat gelieft?» Learning Luxembourgish can be tricky, but you want to get it right? So when you are learning Luxembourgish, a lot of effort is put in picking up vocabulary, spelling, reading, and understanding. And in the classroom, be it online or in school, someone is at hand to listen, to support you, and shape your learning. But how can you make sure you understand what's going on once you go out and begin to practice Luxembourgish? Often, as we begin to practice our newfound language skills, we realize that the way words sound in conversation can be very different from how we learned them originally. So, for example, the accent, the speed, slang, idioms can mean we feel very lost, almost as if the other person isn't speaking Luxembourgish at all. So in this episode, you will learn which words to use when you are not quite sure what someone is telling you. Bist du bereit? Are you ready? Dann los! Let's start with some phrases that are polite ways to communicate that you didn't hear or don't understand something in Luxembourgish. So the shortest way to say, for example, if you didn't understand something and you want to say, sorry, in Luxembourgish you can say, wat gelieft? So in slow-spoken Luxembourgish it sounds like this, wat gelieft? And in natural spoken Luxembourgish, wat gelieft? Wat gelieft? Okay? Or you can simply say, pardon, pardon. Let's now have a look at some longer formal sentences. These sentences will help you when you don't understand something, even though you have heard it. For example, if you want to say, excuse me, can you speak more slowly? You can say, pardon, könnt ihr mehr losschwätzen? So here, excuse me, you can just use pardon, pardon, and then can you formal speak more slowly? Könnt ihr mehr losschwätzen? So ich wiederholen, pardon, könnt ihr mehr losschwätzen? Wann ich gelieft? Don't forget your wann ich gelieft, please, okay? Or if you want to say, excuse me, can you repeat that please, is pardon, könnt ihr dat wiederholen, wann ich gelieft? Pardon, könnt ihr dat wiederholen, wann ich gelieft? And this is a useful sentence to ask in the Sprachentest. For example, if the examiner is asking you a question and you don't understand the question, you can ask, pardon, könnt ihr dat wiederholen, wann ich gelieft? Okay, good. Now you have seen these formal ways to ask someone to repeat something. Either you just say, wat gelieft? Pardon? Or, pardon, könnt ihr dat wiederholen, wann ich gelieft? And then the informal ways of asking someone to repeat something. So these are more common, casual, conversational ways to ask someone to repeat themselves or communicate your lack of understanding. Some are more informal than others. So instead of saying, wat gelieft? Many people many native speakers in an informal situation would just say, gelieft? Gelieft? So this is a short and spoken form of wat gelieft. It sounds like this, gelieft. Okay? And a little more informal is nach ein Köier. noch einkeer. So this is really only to use in an informal situation when you know the people very well. Don't say in the Sprachentest, for example, in an exam, noch einkeer. It sounds not very friendly. Okay. Or if you want to ask someone, what did you say? Then you would say, wat hast du gesagt? Wat hast du gesagt? Wat hast du gesagt? Wat hast du gesagt? Gesagt is the past participle of the verb soen. Soen, to say or to tell. Okay? And then, yes, very informal is you just say, wat? Wat? So wat literally means what, okay? But sometimes this can seem aggressive, so be careful. If you say this, say it in a friendly way. So wat? Wat? And then some people just say, Just this is a sound used when you are a bit more absent-minded or maybe not listening so hard. Okay, so let's repeat those informal way of asking someone to repeat something because you didn't understand. So you just say gelift, or noch einkeer. Wat hast du gesagt? Wat? Now let's have a look at 3 idioms, which are typical Luxembourgish expressions with wat gelieft, pardon, or when you really didn't understand someone and you want to express it that you didn't understand it. So the first idiom is Ösch soen dir geschwun wat gelieft. Ösch soen dir geschwun wat gelieft. This is used when you are fed up of the behavior of a person, for example, a child or someone you really know very well. For example, in a discussion, the person is very stubborn or your child wants absolutely something and doesn't stop asking for that. And you want them to stop, otherwise you'll get angry very soon. Then you will say, Ösch soen dir geschwun wat gelieft. Now, in natural spoken Luxembourgish, it will sound like this. Ösch soen der geschwun wat gelieft. Ösch soen der geschwun wat gelieft. So the geschwun, which means soon, loses the 2 N because it is followed by wat gelieft. Literally, this sentence means, I will tell you soon, excuse me. Okay, good. Idiom number 2. My pap kennt ke pardon. My pap kennt ke pardon. My father takes firm measures regardless the opinion of others. Literally means my father doesn't know any excuse. Okay, so and in natural spoken Luxembourgish, my pap kennt ke pardon. My pap kennt ke pardon. And the last idiom, das ist Chinesisch für mich. Das ist Chinesisch für mich. Some people say das ist Spanisch für mich. So literally, that's Chinese for me, that's Spanish for me, meaning I don't understand a clue. So if you really didn't understand the clue, you are in an informal situation, you can say, das ist Chinesisch für mich. And then maybe you can add, kannst du das wiederholen, wenn du schläfst? Yeah? So these are the 3 idioms. Now, I hope that this was helpful, especially as well for the understanding of the pronunciation of the words. And if you don't feel confident yet having a small talk conversation, maybe because of the pronunciation or because you don't have a good foundation, I highly recommend checking out my online course, A1 Foundation for Beginners. In this course, you will have access to 40 classroom videos with me explaining you so the grammar, the vocabulary, the verb conjugation, and the focus is as well on the pronunciation, how native speaker really pronounce the words and connect words when they speak. Okay, so you can check out this A1 Foundation course, which you can complete in just 8 weeks on my webpage luxemburgischwithan.lu. Merci für die Nolauschtre. Thank you for listening. An euch so bis nächste Woche. Adi.